Hello. This is a timeless message meant to find you whenever it finds you. So, the three tarot cards that we have for you are Nine of Wands, Page of Cups, and the Magician. Okay, so Spirit is telling me that there's something specific on your mind that you think that you should involve yourself in to change something. The image of the headband or like the headwear on all three of these characters imply to me that there's something going on mentally and you have the agency to do something to change your circumstance. They're also showing me like the trolley situation where it's like you have the agency to switch the tracks from one to another, where there's one person on one track and there's five people on the other track. I don't think that this is literal, obviously, but I do think that this is showing me that you're in the position to choose whatever you think is the lesser of two evils, or rather, if it's more positive, then whatever is actually going to be best for you. I see that this is an exhausting type of decision, though, where it might not be a life and death situation, but it feels still very taxing, or it still feels like you have a lot of responsibility that comes with this. Um, Especially if you decide to choose something, or maybe even if you don't decide to choose something, that's still technically a choice. I feel like your gut, or perhaps even spirit, is leading you to choose something or to make a choice regarding this. They're telling you that you have the right idea regarding something that needs to be changed, and you can at least put it out there, see if people are willing to accept it or are willing to be receptive towards it. I especially see that with the Page of Cups and the Magician that are here. Page of Cups feels like, let's say if this is like a group project, this is you being a participant, you internally knowing that something needs to be added or something can be tweaked to be better. And with the Magician, I see that this is you having the agency to actually change it, having the right material, the right mindset, the right know-how to do it. But it seems like there is resistance from other people around you. In the Page of Cups, the little fish here, I think that this represents your spirit guides or your intuition understanding that something could be different. But a part of this is understanding how to communicate that and figuring out how to show others that your idea, your way can greatly help everyone involved. So I'm going to pull some clarifiers. I want to ask first, Spirit, why is the Nine of Wands here? Why did the Nine of Wands show up? Okay, internally, I heard the words, I'm tired of fighting for it, and I feel like this comes from you in this situation. And before I talk more on that, I'm going to pull some cards. Okay, so the cards we have are King of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and the Magician. Okay, so this is showing me that it is not dire, the thing that you need to change or the thing that you have the agency to change. I feel like there's someone else in your energy or in your aura who's represented by this King of Wands. Somehow I feel like they're somebody who's rooted in tradition or doing things the status quo. The idea is that if something isn't broken, then you don't need to fix it. And theoretically, things are going as planned, going smoothly according to them. But with the Magician here at the end, I feel like there's something that you can add to this, or something that you can say that will actually make this better or have the whole thing run smoothly. But for some reason, I feel like people may not be listening to you wholeheartedly just yet, or they're not willing to take a risk on your ideas at this time. So there's something that needs to be bridged here. So we're going to ask now, Spirit, can you clarify the Page of Cups? Why is the Page of Cups here? First of all, we have Ace of Wands, Six of Swords, and Four of Pentacles. Okay, so take this idea as it resonates, but if I were to give the example of this being a business and say you being part of a team, I feel like whatever project your team is working on, it's already going all right, like things are okay. But the Spirit keeps showing me that you have something. It's not just an idea, but like it even feels like a course of action or like a mindset, something that it doesn't feel physical, at least not yet. It feels like you have a way of going about things that will help streamline things to be better or to be more efficient. I especially see that here with the Six of Swords. So, wait, I want to ask Spirit, why do you keep showing me this particular message regarding this innovative idea? Because I see this as the people around them not listening. What can we do to help the person watching right now regarding the situation? What are we supposed to communicate? Oh, looks like two cards wanted to show up. First, we have 10 of Swords, and then we have the Two of Swords. So both of these indicate a stagnant energy. And right now, I feel like these two are meant to clarify the Four of Pentacles. They're saying that like right now you're sitting on a really good idea, but you don't have like there's not enough support yet to act upon it, even though you technically could right now. I believe that this is saying that like wait before you act, because you know that what you can do will be helpful to the people around you. And communicating this idea will be really helpful, especially in terms of getting people on your side, seeing things your way, instead of just springing upon it and acting upon it immediately. There needs to be a bit more time for people to understand your method or where you want to go with this. It needs to be, the word I wanted to use was proven, but it's not even about proving yourself or proving that. It's just, there's something you need to express slowly first in order to win people, in order to have them follow you. I'm going to ask for clarification now for the Magician that appeared as the last card. I'll ask, Spirit, can you tell me a bit more about the Magician? Why is the Magician here? All right, so we have Nine of Wands, Two of Cups, and 10 of Cups. Wow, okay. This is really interesting because the first card that clarifies the Magician here is the Nine of Wands, as we pulled up before. And if you remember earlier, we got the Magician to clarify the Nine of Wands. So there's something, should I say this, like a feedback loop occurring with both of these energies. The thing that I'm seeing here is that you're going to get one particularly strong supporter. I feel like there's somebody on your team or on your side, however you want to interpret that, who is in a similar position to you, who is, I think, your equal. It's like they see that things can be better, and they see your position, and they want to help you with this, but maybe you haven't talked to them about it yet. This is saying that you just need the support of the one person in order to be able to support everyone else with what you're able to do or with what you're able to offer. So I see the thing that you're offering. It feels more like an action plan or a mindset, but it looks like if you can win over this one other person, or if you share this idea with the one person who is supposed to be your supporter, it looks like you're both able to change things. And I see the people around you, your team, benefiting greatly from what both of you are able to put together. So that's everything I'm seeing for this reading. If this resonated with you, please let me know in the comments. I would love to hear about it. And until next time, bye-bye.